Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. Let me adjust the camera. This is going to be us going through the different trainers of the gold and silver demo. Of course, a lot of these trainers, some of them did make it to the final game. As you're going to see, a lot of them have totally different sprites. Some of them actually have placeholder sprites because the actual sprites weren't finalized. Um, some of the placement here, because I've got a list of what each of these sprites are. But some of the placement are kind of odd, so it's kind of confusing. Reading through it, bit by bit, and then seeing that some of them don't match up. Some of them are missing, I guess you would say. But what we're going to do is just look through the different trainers and stuff, and get an idea of what was different. As you're going to see, some of the gym leaders are not even mentioned. There's some of them that didn't make the cut. There's some of them that did make the cut but got a pretty big redesign. So what we're going to do is look at the trainers, and what we're going to do is try to guess where each of the gym leaders are based on the map that we looked at. And also see how the Elite Four was different, because as you're going to see, some of the trainers that were in the Elite Four originally aren't there in the final game. And you're going to be surprised because there's one Elite Four member, it's actually a gym leader from Generation 1. So let's go ahead and hop on over to look at the different sprites. So the sprites here, as you can see, first up are the gym leaders here. So we've got Faulkner, Whitney, which Whitney has a placeholder sprite. They didn't finish her design. Bugsy has a different design. We have a bugnet here, so you know it's Bugsy. Morty has a different design. Over here is Okara, which is a gym leader that isn't in the final game. That person has a placeholder sprite as well. Jasmine has a different design. Blue, actually, you see, if you notice, Blue has his own sprite down here, but this is listed as Blue, so I don't know if that's like some quirk with the demo that they were designing it, but this is supposed to be Blue in this area here. That gives us an idea of it gives us an idea of Blue being a gym leader in this one as well. So yeah. But the thing about this, though, that the person says is they don't know if this is Blue as in the rival from Gen 1, or even actually Red, because it uses the overworld sprite of Red. So this is kind of confusing here. Blue could have been a gym leader, but also maybe Red was the gym leader, and we're going to look at the placement of that as well. Gamma, which I don't know where Gamma is listed here because we don't see it here. Gamma was a gym leader that didn't quite make the cut as well. And then we have the rival, who is Silver right here. Silver. And then we have Professor Oak. So, yeah, Professor Oak has his own sprite right here. Down here is Giovanni with the placeholder sprite. Giovanni's sprite in the overworld is found at Goldenrod City next to the radio tower, so it seems like Giovanni actually had more of a role in the game. The protagonist is right here. Looking at this, we have Bruno, so this is right here. These four are the Elite Four. We have Bruno, Misty, Lorelei, and Lance. As you see, they're just placeholder sprites, but that tells us that Misty was originally a part of the Elite Four in Gold and Silver. Lorelei was also there. Bruno was also there. Bruno's the only one that's actually there in the main game. Lance is the champion of Gold and Silver, but here he was still a part of the Elite Four. After that is Garouge member, which we don't know exactly what that was. Maybe there's like another evil team, Garouge member, Team Rocket, because Team Rocket's in this. But Garouge member is here. Trio has this as a placeholder sprite. And then for some reason, it gets kind of off because it says Trio, and then the Team Rocket female sprite, which I don't know where it is here because it doesn't match up. If you read it, maybe, yeah, I don't see where it would be. But anyway, then we go into the youngster right here, then the schoolboy, And then the fledgling. So the fledgling, if you don't know what a fledgling is just a young bird that doesn't know how to fly yet. So this is kind of like the idea of like a preschooler maybe, some kid that you would battle. Here's the last, the prodigy, professional, male and female, and these got changed into the cool trainer class in the actual game. We have Beauty, Pokemaniac, and the Team Rocket Grunt male. So we have Team Rocket guy right there. Down here we have a gentleman, and then teachers, male and female. Man-child, who uses the placeholder sprite as the bug catcher, and then the actual bug catcher. Here we have a fisher, and then swimmer, male, female. And then it says sailor, which I don't see where the sailor would fit in here. Then it goes to super nerd. Maybe this is a placeholder for sailor. Yeah, sailor, super nerd, engineer, and then we have a rocker, which for some reason here, the placeholder for rocker has blue's sprite, which kind of makes it kind of odd that this is listed as blue. Maybe they meant this to be red, but for some reason they put blue there because maybe originally red was supposed to be blue. Maybe originally the names were going to be interchanged, if you don't mind. And then the hiker, the biker, the rock climber, the burglar, fire breather, the juggler, the black belt, the sportsman, which this is actually a pretty interesting sprite here. Some guy just running. And then we got a lot of placeholders using this sprite. This one is the psychic, the kung fu master, fortune teller, the hooligan, the sage, the medium, and then we have soldier right here, garage member female, the kimono girl, the twins, and then the garage member male is listed again. So I don't know what that actually means here. But then we also have Elite Four male and female. So this goes in hand with the fact that the league, there's different leagues. So I'm guessing maybe you fight different Elite Fours as well. I don't know. But anyway, looking at that, the list of the different gym leaders are: first you fight Faulkner, the Whitney, Bugsy, Morty, Okara, Jasmine, Blue, and then Gamma. And then the Elite Four: Bruno, Misty, Lorelei, Lance, and then your rival. So we're going to try to guess where they might be, these gym leaders at. Of course, we start, where you'll start off is down here. This one doesn't zoom very well, but we'll go with it. So you'll start right here. I'm pretty sure Faulkner would probably be right here. This is probably the original version of Violet City. That would make sense. So you go, or maybe Faulkner is actually here because there is a gym right here on the map. And if you watched the last video, you know there's a gym. We have a gym right here, I know. And this might be where Whitney is. This is the original version of Goldenrod City. There's the radio tower, the shop, and then the gym's right here. Next would be Bugsy. And I guess Bugsy might be right here because we got like a forest here, a forest here. This might be like original version of Azalea Town because there's a well in the middle. So that would make sense. This would be Bugsy. This might be the original Ilex Forest. So you come up here, fight Bugsy. I had to guess Morty. Well, this one gets a little bit tougher. The other person, they thought maybe the person, one of the people might think go this way. And this goes in hand with the map video, because the map video, there's actually some areas that were put there to block people from the demo. So this mountain right here, in the actual game, that would have not been there. That little block path right here that keeps you from going this direction, that wouldn't be there in the main game. I guess you could go to Kanto right away. But anyway, we're here. Going this way. Over here is a town. Up here is a town. So maybe, and then over here is Ruins of Alf. So if I had to guess, because this does feel like a Bugsy type battle though, right here. Forest right here. So Bugsy probably. Then maybe Morty up here. maybe. There's like a weird structure. I didn't see a gym in this town, but maybe not. Maybe Morty's over here hiding. Maybe down here. And then Okara. Not sure. Okara, let's see. Maybe Okara's over here. Maybe you have to go over here to fight Okara or Jasmine. Jasmine somewhere too. And then, of course, I think Blue more than likely would be the gym leader here. We do know there's a gym right here because it actually has the word gym written on this one. So Blue would be right here. And then Gamma, maybe Gamma's right here. Maybe Gamma's right here. And then the Elite Four. But I don't know exactly where you'd go to fight the Elite Four. Because you notice there's some buildings that say League all over the place. But maybe up here is where the final fight is, because you go up this way. You got Whirlpool now. You can go this way. And you probably can't go this way because there's maybe Whirlpool is the last thing you get from right here. Then you can go backtrack if you want. Go up here. Maybe that's the actual path of the game. So this is just me throwing out ideas. But maybe, because it doesn't look like you can go this way because you need strength. Maybe you start here. Here. Maybe you go up this way. Maybe you go this way. I'm not sure. But then over here, you can probably get surf while you're here. Then you can surf over here. Battle over here. Go down here, you get strength. Maybe this is actually blocked off, and then you need strength to finally get here, and then unlock a path this way, unlock a path this way. You go up here, go here. Come over here, you get stuck right here because you can't go past that maybe at this point. And then you do some missions here. Then you can go down here maybe. Probably not, because there's no path there in the map. You probably actually go all the way back here and then go to Kanto. And then Gamma's probably here. Here. Who knows? But that's just some ideas. But that's honestly the trainers. We don't know exactly where they are. Of course, there is like where you can actually download the demo. Of course, it doesn't have like the placement of all these trainers because it's the demo, and for the demo they kind of cut out some of the stuff to keep people from finding out the full game. But I might try that out sometime, try to figure out how to get the demo working and try like making a video playing that. If not, then I probably won't. But anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.